Okay. I think we're running. What is up? Good evening, everybody. How did we like that? Ooh, we don't like that. Stuck poop? Yikes. Bad ad. Woof. Good evening. How is everyone? How is huh? Hopefully everybody's doing great. Hopefully everybody had a great day. Yeah, everything's working. Good news. Yeah, we had a good day today. Got back to work after last week, having a nice streaming week, but back to the real world today. Well, yesterday, technically. Started back yesterday. And then today, we are giving the old streaming at night a shot. We tried it out Friday night. It was pretty good. It was fun. Played some blueprints. That's what we're going to do tonight. And this is hopefully going to be the schedule going forward. Hopefully, we do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Saturday morning, I think, is going to be the plan. But we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just making sure that I am not like super turbo delayed or anything on YouTube. It doesn't seem like I am, so that's good. Let me let the boy know that we are alive. And we'll get on into it. So I've got a new setup today. We're doing something a little bit new. We're actually, instead of last time when I played blueprints, if you watched the last stream, either on YouTube or on whoops, not like that. Hold on. Either on YouTube or on Twitch, the VOD, we did blueprints, but we were doing it through GeForce Now, and we were doing it on the same laptop that we stream from. And that did not go very well. There was lots of poppies, lots of clickies. It sounded bad. It was kind of a mess all over the place. So today we're running it a bit different. I have it set up on a different PC. Well, I say PC, it's a different Mac. We're going to be running through a different Mac so that hopefully the resources are left for the old streaming computer, and it doesn't want to fly off into the sun and end its existence. That would be ideal. Well, it not doing that would be ideal. Let's be clear. This is what I want. Shout out Coke Zero. Free Cokes, always good. Both in calorie, I would say, and money, but that's not true. I paid my own real money for these Cokes. So, not in fact free, but they are delicious. So we're picking back up where we left off from the last stream. Day 4, it should be. So, we'll see. Yeah, day 4, baby. Day 4 indeed. Whoops. Stupid keyboard. Hold on. Okay, so this is going to be the thing with the new setup. I'm having to like flip my keyboard back and forth between the two, so I got to find a way to maybe have a different keyboard for. I can get one of those little handy thingies, the like small little doodads, and maybe have it over here. I have one, but it clicks really hard and makes you want to gouge your own eyeballs out. So I'm not going to use that one because it makes me want to die, and I don't want to make people on the internet want to die. There's enough of that already. So we're good on the clicky keyboards. Little thunky keyboard. Now that one we can take. I can take a thunky keyboard. Okay. Now flip back to the other computer. Here we are. Okay, so let's see where we're at. We're starting on day 4. We have our notebook that we hold on, let's come back. We got our notebook up for oh my god, I can't think today. We have our notebook that we got from the last, so we got some notes. We were picking up on the different pictures that are in the different rooms, and the fact that there is a letter difference in each of those words. So we're gonna keep looking for that and see if we can make it to the antechamber. By the way, shout out John Wolf. I started watching his playthrough. Whoops, I got to go back here. Shout out John Wolf. I started watching his playthrough of Blueprints, and I'm not going to be able to watch it a lot because I don't want to spoil myself super hard. But he made me want to play this game, so shout out. Okay, let's see. Little safety pin, little tree. We have this one already. This was pine and pin. Any gems or anything going on up in here? No, but there's a really cool hat. All right, please give me a corner piece. Let's go, parlor. What puzzle have we got today? Give me the key. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we got there. Just 14 clicks later, it's fine. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. The gems are in the white box. Okay. So the rules are one box. Let's see. What was it again? There will always be at least one box that has only true statements, one box that has lies, and then one box that has a prize. The other two are empty. So if this box is no, only one box is true. That is a true statement. Because that's no, it says at least one box. Okay, so that's not a given. So only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. This is true. This has to be true. Excuse me, via rules. This has to be true. This one, gems are in the white box. So that must be a lie. That must be a lie, right? If this is true, only one box is true. No, because if the gems are in the white box, that's a lie. Then one box has the gems. That's true. Only one box is true. Then that would make this a lie as well. Because this. Okay. Gems are in the white box. If that was true, it would be here. And then only one box has the gems. Only one box is true. We'll say this is definitely a lie. Gems are in the white box. That's this is definitely true. This is what I need to anchor onto. This is definitely true. Gems are in the white box. Only one box is true. So if this box is definitely true, that doesn't rule this out, which is a bummer. Gems are in the white box. One box contains gems. Wow, I'm having a hard time right off the rip, huh? Only one box is true. I think I'm just gonna have to rip one. And let's see what happens. Gems are in the white box. So this is definitely a lie. No, this one's definitely true. I keep doing that. You didn't know this game was about time loops, did you? The gems are in the white box. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? Hold on, I gotta turn on this little. There we go. Now we're good. Only one box is true. That doesn't have to be true necessarily. But if that were true, then this would be a lie, and this can't be a lie. So this has to be a lie. And then this is a lie. No, this is a lie. This is true. Okay, this is a lie. This is true. And then this one's okay, wait. This one's a lie. This one's true. And then this one's true because this one is a lie. So the gems are in the white box. We got there. We got there. It took us a minute, but we got there. Gems, baby. Let's go. Oh, you know what? I just realized I didn't have any sound for you guys. Whoops. So I'm sure that was cool, listening to me talk over a whole lot of nothing. The good news is this game doesn't have a lot going on, so you didn't miss a lot. Matter of fact, let's check our audio. What do you say? I think it's all the way up from last time. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, next room. Let's go into, I think, the kitchen. Because I don't really want to dead end this immediately. But if we, actually, bedroom is probably the move to get some extra steps. So let's do that. Couple of steps. Thank you very much. Anything else going on up in here? Up in here, we have car and cart. We already got that marked down. That's our postcard. Nothing else of note. Okay, so this would take me into a wall. I hate that I would lose one of the doors from the den, but I think that's going to have to be... Or maybe I actually save... Maybe I do... no, I got to go den. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. If I do storeroom, that does give me some pretty good, pretty good stuff to start with, right? But the problem then becomes I dead end myself, and which wouldn't be a problem, but I did just choose bedroom, and I'm gonna want to walk through the bedroom to get those steps later on. So we go den. I hate that it winds up leaving a door, but we can only do so much. Okay, bat and bath. We already worked that out. Little chess piece. I don't see anything else going on. Let's move on. Ooh, passageway is hard. Out here in the open, too? It's got to be passageway. It's 2 gems, but it's got to be passageway. All right, so now the world is our oyster. Which way do we go? Do we go left, right, up, down, center? I'm going to say, let's go ahead and go right and fill in this guy and see where we go. Laboratory would be sick because we curve around. And I don't think I've gotten laboratory before. I think this is new for me. So let's go laboratory. Let's see what this one's all about. Okay, we're cooking in here. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.01 ppt to 0.5. Sorry, yeah, 0.5 ppt. Right, so this is just about how water melts or freezes. Okay. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure. Lab technician Randolph M. In the Mount Holly freezer. Okay. I assume we'll find a freezer at some point then? I don't know. Let's go find out. Little periodic table. This doesn't look like our periodic table, right? Am I crazy? Okay. Just doing a Google. If I can get, there we go. Periodic table. Yeah, this is not our. First of all, it's missing 2. Second of all, the bottom has 2 extra. Oh, no, never mind. It's just the way that it's laid out. I see where I'm getting jacked up here. So where is... Yeah, it's just the way that it's laid out is a little different. Now, this is the one that just pulls up directly on Google search. So maybe that's just a Google thing. Hold on, I'm looking for other variations here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's something sus about this periodic table. I gotta be honest. I would normally lie to you, but today I won't. I want to be honest. Okay, hello? My mouse is not working. There it is. Okay, got it. Okay, forgot to switch my keyboard back. I'm telling you, I'll get used to it. I'll either get used to it or I'll get the little keyboard to where I don't have to do all this. Either way, we'll make it through. It's fine. What else have we got going on up in here? Can I open these notebooks? That's a no. Okay. Ooh, there are lots of papers up here. Okay, good. I don't have to click on all of them. P and peak. We already have that. Ooh. Hey, yo, what's going on in here? Hold on. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay. What happens if I flip a lever? Nothing, because it needs power. Okay, so this is our power meter here. Okay. Well, I guess we got to find the boiler room. Ooh, computer. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Choose a cause and an effect. Okay, here's our options. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, you could add a small chest to the entrance hall, or gain 3 gold for each red room in the house, or gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in the house. Or you could do immediately get one of those things. Or you could, whenever you draft a shop room, get one of those things. I think for now, I think we go immediately and we do... I want to say the hallways, but I don't know. I need to look at the map. Let me get out of this. I do have 2 hallways, so I would get a key if I did that. But do I want to... Yeah. So do I want 2 keys? Or do I want a chest? Because I don't have any red rooms currently, so I'm not going to get any gold. That would be a ridiculous thing to do. I think I'm going to go for... I think I'm going to go for the key. Because I don't know if we'll get a sledgehammer. So I'm going to say immediately get 1 key for every 2 hallways. Yeah, hook me up. Experiment successful. Nice. We got the key. Very sick. So can I run another one? Experiment setup. Okay, no. So it's like you do it once for the day. Got it. Let's take a look at some of these logs. There's no logs currently. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Oh, so that's great. Great news, because that means that we won't have to just noodle the ones that we've done. Let's log into network. Swan Song. Let's go. Okay. Permission for this terminal does not allow access for email. You can only do it from the office. Okay, no problem. Staff services. I don't think I need... We can do a special order, though. Yep. What do I want? Probably the sledgehammer. We've had the sledgehammer, though. Maybe we need to get something we haven't had before. What about running shoes? Let's see what that's all about. Yes, please. They'll be in the commissary in 1 to 2 days. Okay. Let's hope I remember that. Data transfers. Not available. Okay. I think we're good. Here's a lie. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That is a lie, because you can only do it in the office. So, I don't appreciate the fake news. Don't appreciate it. The misinformation is bad. Let's see. Yeah, let's go up here. That way we can come back to passageway in a bit. I think we go chapel because I don't have any money. So this isn't going to hurt me at all. Aha, God, you can't have my coin today. Let's see. No, nope, nothing here. Very good. I say we go north, which is this way. So the reason is I want to try and get as far north as possible, and because I still have some options down there, I'm just gonna make my way this way for as long as I can until it tells me I can't anymore. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I don't have any gems. Ooh, but I do get a... Excuse me. The Coke Zero is fighting back. I do get a key, which is great news. Now I have 2 double keys. Starting to become a janitor. A noteworthy journey. Oh, yeah, this is the one where it was just telling us to make notes. Yeah, you got it. Of course. Well, that was a short-lived key. You will be missed. Let's go... Yeah, let's go hallway. I would get the commissary, but I have no gems. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That is a lie. I'm on the east. So that's a bummer. These are more likely to be locked. Let's go ahead Yeah, let's go ahead and go north. Let's keep doing what we said we would do. Kitchen I can't have. I have no gems. I guess if it has to be a dead end, probably need to take storeroom so I can get some currency, yeah? Little coin. God's gonna take my money. Little key. Little gem. All right, stag. This one should be stag and stage. Yeah, I think we already have that. Let me check. Let's look, boys and girls. Yeah. I have stag and tag. I have sage and stage. Ooh, I do not have stag and sage. Interesting. So here's another good question that I need to figure out. Stage. And that's an E. So I'm up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 21 letters from different combinations of pictures. So the question I have is, are there going to be repeating letters, or are each of these different combinations just an opportunity to get that letter? Right? I don't know. Okay, we go south. Ugh, of course it's locked. Actually, you know what? We have a lot of other ways to get into that spot. We lost our coin. God got my money. Let's try to go in this way. Maybe no key. Okay, let's go. So I could go security, which is probably the right move. View inventory of all items currently in the house. I think this is going to be the way. Well, yeah, because these are both dead ends. So it's got to be security. Luckily, it connects into the west here. Unfortunately, we blocked off one side of our passageway. But, you know, whatever. What are you going to do, right? Okay, so... show me the inventory, please. What do we have on the menu today? There's not shit. I've picked up everything. Great. That's awesome. We do, however, want to fix the key card settings. We want these to be low, I believe. And then offline mode determines the default setting for security doors will be set if the power is lost. Yeah, we want that to be unlocked. Yep. All right. What else? Keycard system we did. I think we're good here. Just double check for currency, gems, keys, gold. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are not. Well, that's definitely a lie. Sucks. I would love for it to be unlocked, but that means that it's locked. And hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to gain it. So I need to find access levers to unlock the antechamber. Okay. 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 We're learning. Flame. What is this? Fire, fur. I know for sure we have that one. See this? But see, coming across these, right? These definitely make me think that each combination is unique. That it's not just a way to get this. I think all of those letters are going to be used. Like, I got a lot of letters, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to use them all. There's like a regular alphabet out here. All right, we read that one already. I remember that note. It was like, hey, don't clock in anymore. Nobody works here. So let's do a door. Let's do this door. Okay, this is unfortunate. Good thing we got the passageway earlier. And we still got two paths coming out of the entrance hall anyway, so we're fine. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Well, I promise you this. I hate that. I wish that were not true. But, you know. What are you gonna do? Whoops. Here. That. Nope. This. There we go. There we go. I probably should put this up here. I'm just moving chat around so I can be sure I see when it happens. Yeah, there we go. That's good. This is good. This is good. I mean, nobody's here, but when they do come, if they come, when they come, I want to be able to talk. Okay, that's time into the furnace. At least give me something. You know what I mean? If I have to draft it, like, let me have a consolation prize. Too bad I don't have a shovel. I'd see what's in there. Okay, back to the entrance. No, we could do passageway. That's right. Okay. Just wasted step. Hold on. I gotta get my bearings here. I'm wasting steps. I am wasting steppies. I can't go south through the passageway. I gotta go through the chapel. Okay, that's where I got turned around. Here we go. So this is all blocked off now, which is unfortunate, but we have good son of a bitch. Look at all the red rooms. Oh my god. It's a regular shining out here. Holy. Like, what are you supposed to do with that, man? That's banana bread. What if I put this one over here instead? And then I hit this button. Yeah, okay. There we go. Let's do it like that. Then I don't need this. I can just use this. Okay, good. All right, back to it. Sorry for the tinkering. Still trying to get it worked out. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that I want to have on screen that I don't know if I need to have on screen, but I put it on screen because I'm a fucking nerd. You know what I mean? So I just got to make sure I can see all of my little trinkets. I got to see all the things. Forgive me. Okay, let's pick our pain. I think I'm gonna go dark room just because I don't want to keep throwing dead ends. But let's see what their effects are. So the archives gives you 4, but problem there is that one of them is definitely blocked off by furnace. Dark room, same issue, but at least I get one more. Okay. And then lavatory is worthless. So, for the archives, while drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor. That's a hard no. That's an absolute hard no, dude. And then in a dark room, you can't see what you're drafting. You know what? Actually, I think I am going to go lavatory. And here's why. If I go dark room, and I can't see what I'm doing while I'm pulling floor plans. If I go dark room, then what's going to wind up happening is I'm going to draft a dead end running into the entrance hall instead of them just connecting. And then I lose my chance at being able to have a second pathway. So I'm not doing that. I think I'm going to go lavatory and just lock this off. And then we're going to go back to the entrance hall and try it from there. Anything in here? Please give me something. Please, anything. Please, I've been hurt too many times already. I've only just started. I've only been on for 30 minutes. Please. All right. Which way down? So den and then hang a Louis Vuitton into the bedroom. Okay. Louis Vuitton. Bedroom. One more through the parlor. And then hallway. Entrance hall, baby. Let's go north. And hope that we could... Golly, dude. The weight room is nasty. Lose half your steps? Fucking yuck, dude. Kitchen I can't buy, so I have to get the closet. I have to. At least I get something out of it. All right, gym and key. Not ideal, but... Okay, aquarium might be nice. Aquarium might be nice. I think we take a look at the fishies, especially since we have the gems for it. Also, there is something going on in the aquarium here, because these are familiar. I haven't seen a laundry room. I don't know what this is. Yeah, what's going on over here? Pray. Oh, right. Pray and pry. We have that one already. That's a bedroom. I haven't seen a grill yet, but this is familiar. That bedroom, and then this looks like that hallway that we just had, or that we, I guess, still have. That's what this looks like. So I'm thinking there's something fishy going on here. Let's move on. Let's go ahead and hit the corner. Kitchen would be perfect. Too bad we don't have any gyms. So I guess it's gonna be breaker box. This way we can turn off the key card doors. Get rid of that. Turn on the garage. The dark room is already on. What is this? Cabinet? I don't think I've encountered a cabinet. Maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe they ripped it out because they tore it down. Who knows? All right. So just in case... Oh, and you know what? You know what we should do? Oh, I don't really have the steps for it, though. I was going to say we should go to security and increase the security door count. Now that we've got the security doors turned off, we don't need a key card for it. But it would take me... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10. It would literally cost me my entire step count to get there and back. So I physically cannot do that. Okay. Well, let's go up through the aquarium. Death has come for me again. We'd love to see it. So whenever you enter the gymnasium, you lose 2 steps. Mage chamber is less likely to find items laying around in your house. I don't love that. Let's go spare room and just hope that we can stop getting red rooms. I know that's not going to be true, but we can hope. Hope is never dead, only sleeping. I don't have any gems for courtyard, which is unfortunate, and pantry ends the run. So I guess it has to be dark room, and then we hope. Hold on. Because I did get the utility closet, so I might be able to... I'll be able to flip the breaker so I can see what plans I'm running. But it is going to cost me an extra few steps. That's okay. Hopefully we can get a bedroom or a pantry. Pantry would be nice. Because there's some fruit in the pantry. Or kitchen would be good. Let's see what's going on in here. Ooh, key. Let's go. Print notes. Herbert has requested yet another... Oh, I already read this in the last one. Don't worry about all that. There's some lore there, but figure that out later. Tier tie. Because the good news is about this game is that none of these notes, none of these photos change from run to run. So you can always come back as needed to figure out, you know, like if let's say, you know, there's something with these pictures, right? When it comes time for that, I just need to find the dark room and then get in there and look. You know what I'm saying? Man, they really did bad at developing these. Like really, really bad. Okay. 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 All right, that could have gone worse, so we're doing okay. I think I'm gonna go West Hall. I'm definitely gonna go West Hall. West Wing Hall. What was this? Crow and Row. We already got that, so I'm not worried about that. I already read that note. Let's finish up. Let's clean up this little spot. Well, there's pantry. I guess I'm gonna have to take pantry. I would have rathered it be a dead end, but that's fine. We can get some steps at least, and some coinage, which is also nice. All right. Let's see if it all ends here. Yup. Someone tell me how I called that. Tell me how my brain knew that that's exactly what would happen. Do I have any items? I don't think I have any items right now. I didn't get a shovel, I didn't get a sledge, I didn't get any of that stuff. So I'm not worried about that. What I'm thinking though, I'm thinking about taking this guest bedroom and I'll get 10 steps back and then maybe perusing around outside a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Ooh, we got a gym too. That would have been useful literally 10 seconds ago. Write you a quick note. Yep, we already talked about that one. That's the billiard room. Puzzle. Anything else hiding in here? I'm just looking for keys or gems or, you know, any of that jazz. All right. Back to the entrance hall. Through the pantry? Yes? No. That's the spare room. So through the dark room. Okay. And then this way, I believe. Yep. And then we take a Louis Vuitton right here. And then a Rowdy Tanya. And then we're outside. We outside, as they say. So I'm coming back here mainly because... Okay, so that doesn't open. Mainly because when I played it last week on day 1, I can't... Hold on a minute. Where'd the fountain go? Hello? Hello? Oh, we did this on Friday. I remember. But I do have a key now. Key doesn't fit. Well, shit. Okay. I guess we're going back up. That's right. Because we found the water pumps on Friday. The pump room, I think it was called. I can't remember 100%. There was a name for it. Something pump, something room. Basically, the long and short of it is that we were able to drain the water out of the fountain and then shove it into the reservoirs. So, Oh, bitrate's great. We got no issues. It does say it's unstable, though. Hold on. Let me watch this real quick. No, it's fine. There's literally no issues. Twitch loves to say that its stream is unstable. It's very rarely unstable. Okay. So anyway, Friday, when we started this whole thing, I noticed that we were losing steps walking around outside. So these obviously count as rooms. And I want to know why. So I'm just I'm seeing where the landscape takes me. You know what I mean? We're just going for a little stroll. Ooh, okay. It's getting dark. We're getting scary. We're getting spooky. Spooky dookie. I wonder if there's a way to light these at some point. Go back up top. I'd like to go back to, there was a campground up here that I want to go investigate. This is also blocked off. I would love to see what that is. So I got a funny feeling about this game that there is not a single thing that you think you might can open that can't be opened. Do you know what I'm saying? I think if it looks like you can open it at some point, you're gonna be able to open it. That's my working theory. Like this, that's a door. For sure. We're definitely going in there at some point. I don't think this gate can be opened yet. Nope, not yet. There's a lot of bird feeders around too, which might just be cow tools, but I kind of feel like you're doing something with that. Call it a day. Is that it? That's all it says? Okay. So let's go this way. This looks like a nuclear bunker, man. Like, what were you expecting to happen out here? Did you think you were gonna get bombed by Iran? Because I don't know, man. All right. I don't think we found any codes. Hold on. Let me check my notes here. I have a safe code, but it was on a red note. I wonder if the lie is that it's not for the safe, but it's actually for the gate. No. Okay. So that is not the case. I don't think I have any other 4-digit number notes. I don't it. I'm gonna get in you one day. And I'm gonna taste your fruit. I keep hitting space on the keyboard as if I'm gonna jump, like I'm Super Mario out here. Like Super Mario went spooky mystery or something. It's just my fingers telling me what to do without my brain being involved at all. Does anybody ever do that? Does anybody just have idle hands? Is anybody Jamie Kennedy? Wasn't that his movie? All right, I think we're done for the day. Let's call it a day. Call it. The Red Villa. Got 5 total red rooms that time. Yes. We got absolutely rinsed a lot. We did pick up 2 new rooms though, which is great. What were our new rooms? Lavatory for sure is a new room. It must be lavatory and furnace. It must be. Yeah, I think so. Next day. Or sorry, save and continue. I'm getting a little overzealous here. Jumping the gun a bit. I'm finding the gun. and I'm jumping it as if it were a rope. Day 5. Oh, shit. Hello? I just tried to knock over my whole setup. There we go. Okay, let's try this thing again. Okay, we keep going east. I think I want to switch up the strat here a little bit. Let's try going west. Let's play into the superstition a bit. Okay, my light turned off. Also, you can't see what we're doing. There we go. See? It's fine. This is why I have to have all of my trinkets up, so that I can see when I've blown it. My big fat finger tried to hit a button to save something. Turns out, jacked it all up. I'm a professional. So, okay, nothing in the spare room, as per usual. So, Nook, for sure. We get a key, and we get to have a corner room. Thank you very much. Anything else hiding in here? Would love for a little bit of extra zhuzh, you know what I mean? We could take chapel. Yes, let's take chapel. We don't have any money, so God can't steal from us yet. Let's keep going north. Pantry, parlor. I get gems from parlor, but I get money from the... I think I'm going to go parlor. I would love to have some gems for when a good room comes up. So let's do that. All right, puzzle time. Let me grab this key. Hello, thank you. All right, what are we looking at today? This box is the black box. Well, that's very obviously false. This box is the blue. That one is also very obviously false. The box that claims to be the black box has the gems. So if these two are false, this one has to be true, because at least one has to be true. So it's the blue box. Yes, sir. Anything else hiding in here? Ooh. Coin purse. Let's go, girls. I'm gonna go with Den, I believe, because I can get back down into the chapel, and that leaves me with nice movement options. Corridor just goes straight across. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Den. Get a gem too, which is always nice. Anything else hiding in here? I would love an item, maybe a shovel? Maybe a sledgehammer? Maybe a nice tall glass of milk? Commissary is probably good, because we can get our running shoes. But I wonder if... Does special order mean that I get it for free, or do I still have to pay for it? Let's take the commissary and find out. Hello, I am here for my wares. Please give me my shoes for free. Bitch. Okay, so I can special order them, but I have to buy them. Well, that's a hard bummer. Yeah, I know I don't have any money, but I want to see what it does. AIDS manual... oh my god. AIDS manual day? We don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like the sound of AIDS manual day. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Hold on. My scene over here is jacked. So let me just fix it. Boop. Welp, those clips are going to be worthless. So let's farm some more. What do we say? What do we say to some farming, boys and girls? You didn't know you were tuning into a Stardew Valley stream, did you? We're doing a little bit of farming today. Center horizontally. Yes, that one. And then come up like this, and then hold on, wait, like that, and then transform and center horizontally one more time. There we go. Okay. So yeah, A's manual day, not good. 2-day sale only, all items up to 50% off. This is on day 20 and 21. Okay, so we got time before that happens, because we're on day 5. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me write that down, actually. Lou, good evening, thanks for coming on. 20 and 25, no, 20 and 21. Am I stupid? I mean, yes, but 20 and 21. Day 20 and 21. That's a 1 that I'm writing. See, again, the idle hands, 50% off. Okay. So let's save that for later. Yeah, where are we at? We're going south because we have no other choice. Security is definitely the move. And then I can get, hopefully I can get a corner room from the den to the chapel. That's what we're going to try to do. Okay, so security to start. Let's get in here and turn off or make the security doors low. System, keycard system, low, please. Thank you. And then offline mode should be unlocked. Great. Thank you very much. Anything hiding in here? Maybe a little gem, maybe a little key, maybe, oh, I don't know, a tall glass of milk. Okay. Let's go through, let's go back and... Do I want to go back just to fill in that hole? Is that worth it? What are we looking for if we do that? We could look for pantry to maybe get some coins and some steps. We could maybe look for the parlor. Nope, we already got parlor. Billiard room, I think, was a corner piece. Or maybe a bedroom for 10 steps. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go fill in that spot. I'm gonna go this way. Yes. Commissary, and then a Louis Vuitton, and door time. Bedroom. See, this is a bad bedroom. It's a bad bedroom for this spot. Ooh, or is it? No, because... No, this is perfect, actually, because now every time we walk through it, we get 2 steps. Okay, I say that. But then in order to get to it, we got to go kind of around the world, because there's no north spot out of here. So actually, I think bedroom is bad here. I'm going to want to save it for later. So I'm going to go dead end and do breaker box. And that means that I don't go into the chapel and lose monies. All right, let's turn the garage on. Oops. Keycard entry system. We want to turn that off. And then we want to make another stop at the, whatchadoodle. You know the one. Oh, also, I need to turn my light back on. Hold on. I keep forgetting. There we go. Now we're cooking again. Okay, we need to go back into the... I need to sit up too. I'm making my old man back hurt. Okay. We want to go back into the security room and turn off. We need to turn around this way. Yes, I turned off. So we want to turn the security doors up to maximum. That way, hopefully, as we get more and more locked doors, they will be unlocked for us because we won't need the key card anymore. Key card system. That's security level 2. Max, big, high, very high. Lots of security doors because they're turned off. Let me make sure that's set. It did. Great news. Get me out of here. Okay. Where am I at? Oh, I can just actually pop out right here. Amazing. Amazing. What's up next? Corridor might be okay. I think I'm going to do observatory, actually, and then I can hook around from the entrance hall. Because I would love to see... I'm going to gain another star here, so now I have 3, and let's see what that gives us. Hello? Wait, what does that do? I didn't know you could spin this thing. The fuck? That's very clearly changing something. What is that changing? Are we spinning the world around outside us when we do that? Hold on. No. Okay, so it must be something... Hold on. There's more. I'm looking to see if something is changing when I do that. This just tells us about the different things we get. This time we'll get the slice, which is 3 steps. That'll be pretty nice. But now what does this do? Can I spin these little guys? No, those are fixed. All right, let's get our steps. Yes, please, and thank you. Okay, let me out. I'm stuck here in purgatory. Escape was the answer. Okay. Bat and bath. We already have that one. What's up next? Passageway is kind of a waste here, if I'm being honest. I think we go corridor. Because again, I'm planning on hooking around at the bottom. I'm hoping to be able to hook around anyway. We'll see if that's actually how that plays out. But very likely, the RNG gods will not be very helpful. Okay, clock and lock. This one's new. Let's write this one down. Okay, can't find the page I was on. Here we go. Let me make sure. Yeah, no. So clock and lock. That gives us an L, which feels appropriate. Okay. We're going north. Drawing room is interesting, but I don't have any gems, so I can get over that. Okay. So maybe pantry, we can get some coinage and some fruit. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can work our way back to the future. Well, never mind. These are basically worthless. I just dead-ended. Yep, we're dead-ended. I'll get 4 more rooms, hopefully, but... okay. That's fine. Ooh, coins, though. We did get them all. Good. Let's do this math puzzle. Okay. I gotta remember how this works. So you start with the number that is selected. And then I think blue is add. So let's try it. 8, 7 is 15, and 4 is 19. Great news. And then this one is subtract. So 12, 4 is 16, minus 11 is 5. Fabulous. And then this is multiply. 9 minus 7 is 2 times 10 is 20. Okay, that did work. So add, subtract, multiply again. 9 minus 1 times 2 is 16. No. 8 times 2 is 16? Yes. Let's go. Good math. Good keys. The bad news is they're not going to be very useful. Anything else hiding in here? It does not appear so. Let us continue. Yum, dun, dun. Let's go. I can't get courtyard because I don't have any gems. Okay, let's go guest room. I'll need the steps to get back to the entrance hall so that I can try to get some more rooms. I'm hoping now, honestly, just to get new rooms for those last couple. That's really all I'm going to focus on. So let's head our way back to the entrance hall. I need to go left, left, down, right, left, left. I don't remember what I just said. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, let's go. We're good. So let's do this guy. Hallway is worthless. Have we drafted a hallway? Isn't there a way for me to see? Hold on. How do I... Oh, shit, I forgot. There's a way for me... Okay, didn't mean to select one. Well... hallway it is, I guess. Shit. This is what I was trying to pull up, but I can't pull this up when drafting. So I need to kind of take inventory of what we have currently. That way, when it comes up again, like, did we have drafting room? Probably not. And then I'm gonna be mad. Oh, we did have drawing room, so I'm good. Okay, we didn't miss out on anything. Now here's where we forget again. Bunk room I don't think I've gotten before. But laboratory would be nice because... first of all, it hooks around, but second of all, we could do another experiment. Let's absolutely do that. Let's do another experiment. Any hidey bits? Hello? Ooh, a broken lever. That is not helpful now that I'm definitely locked into a hell of my own making. This, I need the boiler room. I don't need the terminal. Let's do, no, I do, because that's where you do the experiments. Nadoy. Experiment set up. What do we got today? What are we doing? Continue with experiment. Yes, please. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, set your dice to 2. For each bedroom you draft, after your second, add a small chest, or whenever you draft a shop room, gain 1 star. How long do the experiments last again? Is it until further notice, or is it like just for the day? That's what I want to know. I'm going to assume that it's until further notice, and we'll hope that that's true. So unlocking 3 trunks is going to take a while. Oop. Forgive the odds. It's only 9 o'clock. I am an old man. Yeah, three trunks is gonna take me a while to get through. For each bedroom you draft after your second, set your dice to 2. Whenever you draft a shop room. I think I'm gonna go for bedroom actually, and do gain a star, and then try and do a run where I'm just ripping bedrooms. Every time I see a bedroom, that's what's getting drafted. Do you want to create and activate this experimental house feature? After approval, this experimental feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Oh. Oh. Well, that's not going to be very long. Now, is it? And I don't think I've put 2 bedrooms in here. I mean, I guess we could find out. We may as well, right? And then hopefully we will draft another bedroom. Do we have 2 bedrooms? We only have 1 bedroom. This is great news. Well, do we have... Ooh, this would be the absolute most clutch time to get coat check. And then we can check the broken lever. That would go so hard, and it didn't happen. When you draft a bedroom, gain 5. This would be sweet in combination with that experiment. The bad news is that's not what's going to happen. So I'm going to go storeroom and just get some stuff just to make me feel alive, you know. And then we don't have anything else to do. We are locked into rank 4. So we're going to call it a day and go to day 6 and see where that takes us. Hopefully we can wind up with, hello, call it, please and thank you. Hopefully we can wind up with a sledgy, a little shovel boy, maybe some coins this time for the commissary so I can get my running shoes. That would go hard. We didn't get any new rooms that time, just a cozy cottage, which is pretty lame, not gonna lie. A little butt sad about that. I mean, not terribly so, but a smidge. All right. Let's pop another Coke. If I could put it in my veins, I would. But I think that's illegal in most states. Excuse me, need a device. Okay, let's see what kind of damage we can do today. I don't feel like we're really... I'm not rocking with the east wing right now. Let's keep going west. I know it hurt me the last time, but we're going to try it again. We're going to give it another shot. Pry and pray, we have that. Let's go ahead and do the corner. And let's hook through the nook. Let's go. A little key to get started. Anything else hiding out? Does not appear so. What do we get next? Storeroom can absolutely bite my ass. Let's go bedroom. Get some stuff. Oh, coin purse. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bedroom was the move. There was something else in here, though, right? No, you gained 2 steps. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. That was the 2 I was thinking about. Plus, we got a coin purse? wealthy with blessings. Let's go. I don't love these options here. I don't love them. I think I'll go chapel again because I don't have any money and we can get it out of the way. Anything hiding around here? I sure would love a metal detector, if I'm being honest. Would just absolutely convert for a metal detector. Can I steal the gems out of this candlestick? I don't guess so. Let's see. Den, kitchen just hooks us back into the entrance hall, which kind of bones us. I think I'm going to go den because it opens up north. And we get a gem out of it, which is always great. And hopefully a little something else for our trouble. No? Well, fuck me. Okay. Up north, let's go drawing room and give up our gym immediately, or pantry. I think I am gonna go drawing room because it opens up both ways and you get a free redraw when you're drafting in that room, and that leaves both, so we get to re-roll for both sides instead of getting it later and it being locked off on one side and then we only get to use it once. So that's gonna be the move. Okay, where are our pictures for this one? Let's see. I know they all look like pictures, but there's little ones. Here we go. This is Rod and Road. I think I have that one already, right? Yep, got it already. So let's go back west. Keep trying to truck that way. We've made our way back. Spare room is definitely gonna be the way. Nothing hiding out in here still. Okay. Let's see. Well, commissary is going into absolutely nothing. So I guess it's gonna be West Wing Hall. And then we can go north again. Row and Crow. Got that one already, so we're gonna go. Ooh, garage we've not gotten before. But I don't have the gems for it. Okay, so is it gonna be, do we want to do north? I'm kind of tired of doing this S thing, so I think I'm just gonna try and go straight up. See how that treats us. Card, we definitely have that one already. Parlor, they really want us to draft the garage, but bad news, I don't have a gym. So let's go parlor. And I'm also just now realizing that I talked all that trash about being able to re-roll the room in the drafting room. Absolutely did not do it. That's on me. The gems are in a box with a statement. Hello? The white box does not have a statement. So this is true. If this doesn't have anything, this has to be false, right? So that means they're in the blue box. Oh, really shot from the hip on that one. Yikes. Okay, no gems for me. Ugh. Let's use our one and only key. And go... Let's keep going north. So we'll go pantry. Get a little apple. Get a little coin. And then get a little fucked. Door is locked. Sick. Okay, so we need to find some keys. And I need to go back to the drawing room. So let's do that. All right, now watch us draft an absolute banger of a room, and I have no reason to use the free redraw now that I have a second chance to do it. Watch that be exactly what happens. That is not, in fact, what happened. Hooray, let's redraw. And it got worse. So, but we have not gotten the library before, so we can at least put that one in the pool. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Yeah, please. Ooh, and an apple? Ugh, we're so blessed. Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Oh. Let's go drafting strategy. That feels like that'll be useful. Right? Hold on one second. Okay, we're good. I just needed to make sure. I heard movement in my in the primary bedroom and needed to make sure that I wasn't waking anybody up, but I don't have any texty messages, so I think I'm good. I think we're gravy. Additional reading. With House Directory, the House Directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. We already know about that. The library is unusual. 2 stories of wall-to-wall books surround the reader in this room, exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on the rostrum stands in various corners of the library. Okay. We don't have a lot of shops. We've only gotten 2 of those. We've only got 1 green room. But we're on the lookout for green boys. What else? And then blue rooms too. There's a lot of blue rooms we haven't drafted. Okay. Let's keep ripping. Anything else in the library we should be reading? That's a blank book. Not a lot of reading to do with blank pages. Very dope. Ooh, we can go upstairs? Hell yeah. Okay, Mount Holly records. Oh, this is our records. Sick. Average day is 48 minutes. Total time in has been 4 hours. That was from the last stream. Plus this one, I guess, right? How long have we been going? For an hour? I don't know. I don't know where that... Oh, there it is. Hour and 23, and then we did about 3... Yeah, did about 4 hours. Total day 6. Longest day was an hour. That was certainly not on this stream. Steps taken, gems spent, gold spent, total stars, total rooms, billiard rooms, dartboards solved, excuse me. Parlors drafted, parlors solved. Yeah, see, I'm not 6 for 6. That's a bummer. That's a big fat bummer. That right there, that's a heartbreaker. Any other secrets up here that I should be aware of? Any other fun little puzzles I need to do? There's a scrapbook. Oh, these are the things that we've looked at and picked up as we've been going around. Okay. This is missing though. So we need to figure that out. My favorite places. I'm always doing the hallway. We love a hallway. We've paid for the drawing room the most. And then we've spent the most time in security in the entrance hall. Contraptions I've made. Is there crafting in this game? Commissary receipt, shovels, 6 gold paid in full. Oh, that's my largest purchase. That makes sense. Most avoided has been the nursery, the garage, and the gymnasium. This is cool, dude. I'm stoked to come back to this library when we're on like day 20 or something. That'll be so sick. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Let's see what else we can find. First of all, pictures. We have a lock and a clock. And I gotta check my notes to see if I'm caught up on that. Yeah, no. I don't have lock and clock, really? Okay, well. Let's write her down. Ride or die. Lock. Clock. It's literally... Listen to me. It's literally the last thing I wrote down. And here I am, writing it directly underneath, like an absolute toss. I've not had enough Coke. I need to put Coke in my eyeballs, I think. I think I need to shove Coke into my tear ducts. So. Yikes, dude. Woof. Absolute woof. Brain has stopped working. It's time to go to bed. Okay, let's see where we're at. We're in the library, so we're going south. Back towards the entrance hall, so maybe we can hook a left. Ugh, absolutely not with the weight room. Absolutely not. Aquarium goes off, though. The bad news is we have 0 gems. Okay, I guess it's the study, which we haven't had, so that's, that is positive. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Well, we don't have any of those, so I'm not gonna do that. Hello, chessboard. There's only 1 piece on this chessboard. Hello? Open up. Ooh. Okay, treasure map. And this is the layout of the house. Hold on, I gotta stretch my back a little bit. So this is the layout of the house. So... is there treasure? There must be treasure where that X is. And then if we... okay. If we... But do we need to go the path that is drawn out, that dotted line? Probably, right? So we need to go from rank 3, room 4, up, left, left, up, up. Okay. So let's try to do that. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I've got rooms in the way already or not. Or if that path is like blocked or something. But let's find out. Good news is I can open the treasure map right here on top of it. Okay. So we need to start here and go this way, and I can't do it. Well, shit. because I can't go up through the pantry this way. But I wonder if maybe if I just get to this square, if it would still work. Well, we can always find out. That's going to be our goal here. Okay. Ooh, this is about the... This is about the pictures that I've been looking at. Cold, old, sturdy, study. The R is what's missing, right? So, do I need to write all of these letters down? Or is this just a hint for what we're doing with those? I think this is just a hint for what we're doing with the pictures. Lucky me, figured that out all on my own. Big old brain boy. Okay, I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all of the rooms in the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm literally delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Damn, so harsh. At least you know. Okay, let's try the 9083, which is a lie, but let's try it. Nope. "44 letters in the message." Holy shit. Okay. There's 44 letters in the message. What am I up to? I'm up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Shit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So I'm a little over halfway. Okay. Unused pairings. Glove and love, sting and sing. So G, T, D. Let me line this up. G, T, D, R, N. G, T, D, R, N. Okay. F is in the entrance. Okay. So let me write down F. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Here's what's giving me pause. Do I need to... Am I going to need to draw this grid and write out the letters as I find them in each room? Because they change every time I go in there. But what I'm wondering is, do the paintings change, but not the positions of the letters on the grid? I don't know. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick and dirty. We need 5, 3, 4, 5, and then one of these. I missed one. We actually need 6. I am stupid. Confirmed. And then this goes over the top like that. Okay, and then we need... I already got that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just finish that off. There we go. Got a little grid happening. Throw an F in here. And then what we'll do is we'll start marking off. What is this? Bath and bat. So this is H. Where are we on the grid right now? We are right here next to the entrance hall. So I'm going to put an H there. And we will see if that leads us anywhere. We're going to have to do another run to really find out we're gonna do that anyway, right? So, okay. What else? This is a very useful room. I'm just studying these floor plans to see. Old man yawn. See if there's anything extra. This even feels like it's a puzzle. Like, everything feels like a puzzle. Okay, every globe in this house spins. Does that mean anything, or is that going to be like a red herring? I know for a fact there's going to be red herrings in this game. Okay, so this is an H. Let's go in the library, write down what this one is. This is clock and lock. So this is a C. And it lives just above the H. Uh-huh. Not even going to cap my pen right now. And then this one was Rod and Road. This one's an A. In the drawing room, right above the den. Got it. Let's see. Let's go down. Let's don't waste our steps. Let's go down into the entrance hall. This one is Bride and Bridge. This one's an E. And it lives right above the entrance hall. Okay. And we're going this way now. I think security is probably the move. Well, it obviously is the move. Well, it obviously can't be because I don't have... All right, so we're going for the key at least from the storeroom, and then we can go up to the pantry and unlock that door up there. So that, at least we got that option. Pine and Pin, this one's an E, and it is right next to the entrance hall. This probably is not going to work out this way, but we don't know until we write it down to find out. Let me make sure I'm taking the right turn here. No, I don't need to be going into the hallway. I get 2 steps if I go here, but that's 1, 2, and then I gain 2, and then yeah, I need to turn around. Need to turn around, and then we'll go back up here into the drawing room, and then Hagen Louis Vuitton, and now we're back on track. All right, to the pantry. We already got the fruit, so too bad there, but maybe we can at least draft some more rooms. Now that we have a key to get in the door. Hooray! And we have a gem, so we might be able to get something kind of good. Both of these are terrible. That's a bad start. It's a billiard room it is. Let's do some more math. Any coins? Doesn't look like it. Math time. 20. Okay. 15 minus 7 is 8. And it lives here. This is plus, minus, multiply. Okay, 6 times is 6. Okay. And then this one is divide. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. Thank you. Okay. 5 minus 3 is 2. Nope, shit. I started in the wrong spot. 13 minus 3 is 10. There we go. Times 5 is 50. Divided by 10 is 5. Okay. That was a roundabout way to just get to the same conclusion. A couple of keys. Great news. So maybe we can come back around. Oh, we're in the spot. Oh shit, I forgot about the treasure map. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh god, oh shit, oh god. Okay. Pull up, pop it up again. Bitch, show me the treasure map again. Oh, wrong way. E. E is what I want to use. Shit, I gotta make it pop again. This looks like the spot. Now to find something to dig with. Okay, I need a shovel. We need to find a shovel. ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Shovel. Engage. I need to be writing down. I missed a bunch. Fucking hell. This is, but I mean, I got enough to be able to at least test the theory, right? So this is tide and tag. Well, that's more than one letter. So tide and N? No, because that's more than one letter again. Wave and price tag. Dog tag. Peak, cliff. What the fuck is this? What are we calling this? Post and cost. Ugh. Biggest brain that's ever existed. I have the largest amount of wrinkles of anybody on the platform. There's not a single person with more wrinkles than me. Cost and coast. Let's fucking go, boys. Cost. Coast. Puzzle master. And then I circled the wrong letter. This is an A. Okay, and then I want to write this into... this is rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an A. All right, the good news is we have enough to test the theory at least about the grid and the letters. Okay, that feels good. We couldn't figure that one out on the last stream. That feels good. What are we up for? Commissary? Perfect. I still don't have enough coins to be able to get... There's the shovel, though. Let's fucking go. Let's go dig up some treasure. Holy... goat. The absolute goated spot. Goated draft. Holy... Let's start digging. Yeah, fucking hell. Coffers of Mount Holly. Ooh, big money, baby. Yes, sir. Again, rich. Absolutely filthy stinking. Okay, dudes. That's awesome. Give me 1 second. Nope, that's the wrong one. Just checking on my kid. I'm hoping that he wound up going to sleep. Just gotta be sure, you know? Alright. And now, okay, we figured that one out, so let's move on into... We need to go up. We need to go north out of the commissary. Nope, this is the pantry. I wasted a step. F. And I don't have a key card, and we don't have the security room, so I am stuck. Well, great. I'm glad we got so many gems and so much coin for absolutely nothing. Grain and rain. This one's G, and it goes right here. G. All right. Well, with our remaining steps, let's at least get the letters that I skipped over. Pantry is, oh, this one I haven't been able to figure out either. Fuck. Okay. A planter pilot? That doesn't work, right? PILOT PLANTER. Yeah, that didn't work. Quick update for you, chat. The boy did go to sleep. This is great news. Okay. Pilot and garden. Gentleman garden. Garden Harden. Orchard. Fucking Mr. April. Tree. He. I can't for the life of me figure out what this is supposed to be. Soldier and soil, maybe? No, because that's a lot of extra letters. That's probably the closest I've gotten, though. I mean, this dude's definitely a pilot, right? Like, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, we're not going to figure that one out tonight. This one is tube and tub. So this is an E, and it lives right under the commissary. This one is card and car. So this is a D, and it lives under the parlor. Okay. This one is boat and, nope, row and crow. So that's a C. It goes right here. We go this way. Shite. Where is our painting? Hello? Is there really not a painting in the spare room? Has that always been like that? Huh. I'm going to put a little dot here because I don't want to mark it out completely, but I am going to note that this is empty because that's interesting. That is interesting. Is there anything on this ladder that I need to be concerned about? No. Okay. In here, I think we already got this one marked, right? Drawing room? Yes. So let's go back. Let's get those last four. Let's go in the chapel. Down through the den, out through the chapel. Take my money, Jesus. This one is... There's also nothing in here, if I remember right. But I think that one's... I think it's always true that there's nothing in this one. That may not matter. It might be that you can only draft the chapel in spaces where it is blank. That may also just be fully made up on my part. Okay. Plane and plan. So this is an E. And it goes here. Let's go into the nook. Sand and... Shit. Flan. Didn't I do this one already? Didn't I figure this one out last time? Or was this one of the ones I couldn't figure? This is one of the ones I couldn't figure out. Oh, F. Is that here? Okay, here's what I gotta figure out. Is that flan? Am I stupid? Am I uncultured? Am I a swine? I mean, it looks like flan to me. I don't know. Flan small? Yeah, it's definitely flan. Okay, so sand dune? Yeah, those are sand dunes. Is there like another word for flan? Tart, pie, pastry, patty, quiche. Yeah, none of that is useful. Is there another word for sand dune? Flat, maybe? No, because it should. I'm looking for either a 3-letter word or a 5-letter word. So another word for sand dune? Question mark? Sand hills, sand ridges, or just dunes? Here's some synonyms. Knoll, ridge, hillock, hummock, drift, pile. None of those are even close to flan. Let's look up flan synonyms. 14 synonyms for flan. Disc plate. Ooh, it might not be the flan. It might be the dishes that they're sitting on. So dune, spoon. No, we're not looking for rhymes. Dune, dish, sand, spoon, disc, dune. No. Shell. No. Dish. I already said dish. Or did I say disc? I don't know. It all blends together. I don't think I'm going to get it. I don't think I'm going to get it right now anyway. So, let's keep rolling. This one I am unfamiliar with. Who's up next? Hallway. Did we already do the bedroom? We did. This one is pray and pry. So this is an A right here. Okay. So here's what we look like on our... Here's what we look like on our IRL experiment. We're trying to go off of that note and put in the letters that we find in the rooms at the time that we draft them. And what we're trying to figure out in this next run is, do the pictures that show up in those rooms match these letters, or are they random? And then we have to unscramble it later. Hopefully, they match this. No, we don't have to unscramble, because unscrambling would be an absolute nightmare for my little boy brain. That's a big hopefully. All right, let's call it a day. We've done all we can do. We didn't get any green rooms, so we can't do any digging. That was in the last run. All right. Yes, please. $18 rooms, rank 6, 51 steps, 2 items, 2 new rooms. Let's go. What were our new rooms this time? It must have been study for sure. And then corridor, maybe? I could have swore we've had corridor before. There's a lot of rhyming. I know we've had the den. Oh, the library. Library was new. That's right. Because we got that book. The drafter, like how to draft. Drafting tips. Day number 7. Little birdie boys. Very cute. I love you. Let's see. Starting fresh? Froggy fresh? Oh, excuse me. Hello, mouse, work, please. Thank you. I gotta burp. Sorry, one sec. Oh, yuck. I didn't want you to hear that. Let's do... So West and East have both been kind of treating us bad. So let's just go straight north. See how that does us. Corridor, strong start just to get straight up. Corridor is always left unlocked, so let's do that. Guaranteed unlocks. And we don't have that letter written down, I don't believe. We do. So this one's an E. So in theory, if our theory is right, then we're looking at 2 pictures that have an E missing. Or have an extra E. Bride, bridge. Oh, they're not the same. This is a G now. Buck. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna double check this with another. I'm gonna put a little G there. And we'll check the next room and see if that's still true. So if this one is not an A, I have to go chapel. Well, I don't have to. I could go nook and take the key. Let's do that. So this one, if our theory is right, would be an A. So let's see. Rod and road. This one is an A. Okay. Interesting. So maybe I just wrote down the wrong one for this. Bride and bridge. It is G for sure that's missing out of that one. So maybe I just wrote it down wrong for the last one. We're heading into what was an empty space. It was the spare room in the last one. So let's see what we get out of here. Let's go hallway. That gives us a north option. It is not blank this time. This one is R, tie and tier. So I'm going to write an R right here. I mean, I'm starting to see words. Let's keep going north with okay. So if we take boudoir, we have to hope that we get a pass through. You know, I'm feeling risky. Let's do it. Let's take a new room, first of all. Second of all, let's see what we can find in here. Here's a little picture. Aw, cute. Christmas. There's a safe over here. Any clues hiding in this photo? Not that I can tell. Let's keep ripping. This is cot and coat, right? So this is an A, and this lives right there. I do not have a letter written down for this one. Cot, coat, definitely an A. Just making sure that my brain is still working. Nothing going on here. Looking for gems, looking for keys, looking for monies, you know, anything. 9083 is still not the code. The lie is still a lie. Shoes. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else to do in here. Would love that hairbrush, though. Thank you. Let's use our one and only key, why don't we? Ugh, Den is perfect. Den is literally perfect. We could go chapel, though. We gotta go Den. We need the gym for drafting. So let's grab that. This is car and card. So this is a D, and this lives exactly where I have D already. Okay, so we were right. I had to have just written down E, and it should have been G. I had to have fucked that up. Okay. Anything else in here? No. So let's go north still. Please and thank you. Ooh, conference room is new. And it's free. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Okay, sure. Why not? Do we have anything in here? This is tub and tube. This is an E. We already have it written down. Amazing that this is still working. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad yet. Let's see what that lie says. I'm on to you. Yep, safe code 9083, still a lie. Absolute nonsense. Thank you for nothing. I'm at E here. Do I want to try and get this letter? I mean, I will eventually anyway, right? So let's go north. See where this takes us. I'm going to go chapel here because I don't have any money yet. And there's nothing else new here except the garage, but that's a dead end. And I don't have the breaker room to turn it on yet. So I don't want to waste my gem on it. Let's go chapel. Anything hiding in here? No. North it is. Still no paintings in here, right? No pictures? I mean, there's these stained glass things, which are, you know, something. We'll figure that out later, I'm sure. But I'm talking about the drawings for the letters. This should be a G, I believe. G for God? G for gospel? G for gotcha? Let's go north. I think that's this way. It's locked, and I don't have a key. Amazing. That's what I get for talking shit about God. All right. Then we're going to go east. You got it. What just happened there? What was that noise all about? Hello? Can't tell if you're a bot or not. Thanks for being here. Anyway, I guess. All right, moving on. So we are I think I'm going to go spare room here. Yeah, because commissary goes into the back of that other room. And there's nothing in here. So this is just always blank. Okay. So it's not meant to be blank on the map. Parlor, pantry, kitchen. They all curve the same way. So the question is, do I go... Oh, I don't have any money to get food from the kitchen. So I guess I need to go... I could get some more gems. Or I could get some money. Let's go for gems. All right, and this one, let's check the letter. Thank you. This one is tail and tear. Tiger and tear. T-I-G-E-R, T-I-E-R. Yeah, so this is a G. And we are... 1, 2, 3, skip 1. We're right here. This is a G. Okay. Sick. Let's do the puzzle. This box is the middle box. That's a lie. The gems are in the middle box. Okay. This box is this one's also a lie. So this one has to be true. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I wish I had another Coca-Cola. That would be the real. That would be the real one. Oh, I realized what the noise earlier was. I thought it was... That's going to be really funny to look back on. I thought the noise was in game. Turns out it was an alert for a follow. But you know, hey, it was a bot anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? All right. So we got this letter. Let's go through the only door that we can. Let me check my texties here real quick. Nope, all good. Actually, you know what I could do? Let me pull this up and put it right here so I can see if anything pops off. All right, good. Oh, covered up YouTube chat. Sorry, YouTube. I love you the same. Let's go commissary for sure, because we got the gems for it, and it keeps us moving. Anything floating around in here? I would love a coin. That would be fabulous. And my running shoes again that I cannot buy. Okay. Courtyard would probably be nice. Oh, you know what? Shit. Before I leave, I need to check the letter. Okay. Bedroom, mailroom we've not had before, but it does lock us up. But you get a package in there the day after you draft it. Okay, what is our goal here? So do I want to try and get new rooms right now, or am I trying to get... I think I'm trying to figure out this word puzzle right now. So I'm gonna keep ripping on the letters. So I want as many openings as I can to get as many letters as I can. Okay, I'm going courtyard. I'm probably gonna regret that. I'm gonna wanna get that package, but I do know, however, metal detector, let's go. I do know that I'm gonna get the room again at some point. So it's, you know, it's not like it's not the end of the world here. Too bad I don't have a shovel. Would love to dig all that up. Oh shit, I also meant to, dadgummit, I meant to check the pictures in this room before I hit the door. Let me see if I can cheese it. Nope. we hit the threshold. Okay, this one is stage and sage. So this is a T, and it is right here. Great. Lost a step for that, but it's worth it. And then there's nothing out here. So we'll have, I don't have a letter for this one yet. So we'll have to draft another room on another run for this one. Which way do we want to go? Let's go ahead and grab this one. I guess we go dark room. And then we'll go north out of the courtyard. And I'm not even going to go in there yet. I'm going to hope that I get the breaker box. Okay, it's locked. Fuck me. Hope that I get the breaker box so that we can turn the dark room back on. All right, I guess I'm going back to the chapel. Yes. I don't think I'm going to be able to go back to the entrance hall. Wait, the chapel's locked, isn't it? I think that's locked. Both of those doors are locked. I need to go down through the den. Do I have these letters already? I do. Okay. Well, all of these are pointless, except for the fact that I could get some coins and some steps. So let's go pantry. 2 steps, some coins, and then we can check letter here, which should be a C, and it is Crow and Row. It is C. I love that the theory is good. I love that. It is so satisfying. All right. Next up, we want to go probably back down to the entrance because we can just hook through the boudoir here. Actually, the hallway. We can just right there like that. So let's do that. To the hallway. Boudoir hallway. Yep. Fabulous. Fabulous. We're going south. I would just love... Ooh, bedroom. Perfect. And we get 2 steps out of it. Oh, but we could get our book if we take library. Oh. Do we want the steps or do we want the book? Because here's the thing, we only get 2. It's just like, it's like this room is free, basically. Because you lose a step when you go in, then you gain 2, then you lose a step when you go out. I do think I'm gonna go library here. I want that book that I checked out. Let's go, and we got a key. Star Stair. This one's an I, and it is in a spot that we do not have a letter for. Let's check out this book. Forgive the old man yawns. Very sorry. Kimberly Thompson. Oh, you know what else I should do? I should write down what day it is. We did this. Was it yesterday? So this is day... Hold on. Let me close this back out. This is day 7. And I checked that out yesterday, I think. So day 6 was November 13th, 1993. Just in case they want to start throwing dates at me. I mean, it's in here, right? So it's got to mean something. Oh, excuse me. Wrong pipe, that one. Still didn't clear it out. Hold on. Okay. A lot of you are going to say that vaping won't help. The potential within, gems, planning your house, top drafting combos, making a connection, tips and tricks. All right, let's see what we need to learn from this. The potential within, we all start as an empty floor plan. I'm looking at that picture wondering if it... Is it just clip art? Or is there a deeper meaning? You know what I'm saying? To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're starting at a blank canvas, you have an unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? It's a great question. All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, AD, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Gems. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. Yeah, no shit. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door, like keys. Currently, I am fully missing keys right now. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set you up for your success. Okay, so I need to be locking in on currency early. I think that's where I've been jacking up at the moment. Make sure you check for gems in the rooms you are in before clicking the door. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Think about saving gems for emergencies. Sure. Don't pass up wine cellar. Okay. Even if you're not thirsty, there's no such thing as too many gems. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. Oh, okay. So save passageway for 6 and above is what this is saying. Interesting. All right, planning the house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north. Whoops, that's literally what I do. And ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they don't have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference had they found. Okay. So we need to try and fill out the early ranks more. Okay. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go into a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Okay. Top drafting combos. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you will be down 3 gems, but if you draft them in the reverse, cloister would be free. Oh, right. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. Okay. A foyer drafted before the Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. What does the foyer do? Hallway doors are always unlocked. Oh, that goes off. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. You won't have to backtrack constantly. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from the office if you draft a conference room. Okay. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. So if you go attic first and then workshop, you get more stuff. Okay, I need to take a screenshot of this. This is hot info. Hot info straight off the presses. This is from God's ears to my eyeballs. Oops, in the wrong. Let me escape out of that. Whoops. Okay, and we're breaking things. And we're fixing things, and we're taking screenshots. Just like this. Amazing. Screenshot saved. That will be hot fodder for later. Hot later fodder. Fodder, lauder. Okay, let's get it. Let me also fix my keyboard. All right. Also, very quickly, let me... For those of you watching the VOD, thank you for letting me get my vices in. I plan on what I'm practicing is actually like keeping a flow through the whole stream. That way, when I go to edit the VOD, I don't have to chop it up as much. So, thank you for letting me get a vice in. I'm trying not to do it nearly as much as I did in the first week of streaming. Eventually, I'll get to a point where I don't do it maybe at all. But we'll see. You know what I mean? Maybe. So, one more for those of you that watch the unedited VOD. This one's for you boys. Making a connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Right. Like the garage, the dark room, or the gym. Other examples. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber, we've not seen that one yet, has synergy with Lady Espen's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and the walk-in closet. Like what? The next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3. Is it kisses? What is that? Oh, gems. They're gems. They're not kisses. They're gems. It's fine. I would rather kisses, but gems are good too. The boiler room connects ducts from room to ruin. Oh, hold on. Yep, that worked. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Speaking of the pump room, this room controls the water level throughout the rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, the aquarium, greenhouse, and kitchen. Several other features located outside of the main house. Yep. We fucked around with the pump room before. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. I don't know what that means. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, the bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in the servants' quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it, okay? The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted, okay? If you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you come across, and there is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help you. Yep. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the rooms are very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. This makes a lot of sense. This book is a 10. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, woof, we here at AD hope that the aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. This was the absolute best decision I could have made picking this book. Absolute banger read. Okay, where are we at? We're down here. We have this letter, and we are locked up. So let's take the advice from the book, go back to the entrance hall, and start cleaning up this bottom section before we go through the dark room. Let's see. Up, and then a Rowdy Tanya, and then another Rowdy Tanya, and then south. Okay. Whoop. Right? Yes. And then corridor, and then entrance hall. There we go. We got it. We're good. We're fully good. Let's go in this way and fill in this hole. Let's do storeroom for sure and get some stuff. Coin, key, thank you, gem, hooray. And then we're done on this side. This should be an A, yes. Pray, okay. Fuck, it feels so good to know that that is actually what's going on here with those letters. Okay, nursery we've not gotten before. And whenever you draft a bedroom, you get 5 steps, which would be nice as we go higher. Security gives us more openings. But we might be able to get through the dark room also. I think I'm going to save nursery and just hope that I pull it later, honestly. I do think I want the openings so that I can fill in some of this hole, get some more currency, right? Okay, well, the light keeps turning off. We fixed it. We're back. All right, I want to do the key card situation again. We haven't missed it. I did not want to exit the computer. I just wanted to exit that one screen. Do the key card trick again, and this is gonna be set these to low. Thank you. And then set this to unlocked. Thank you very much. All right, we have a metal detector, so we would know if we're missing anything. This one is Pin and Pine. Where are we at on the map here? That's an E. It is confirmed. Let's go to the corner here. Let's get this corner filled in. Billiard room it is. Fuck that furnace. Absolutely. Or maybe it's bedroom. Maybe we do bedroom. Get some more steps. Yes. Just let this be a free... Ooh. What is this? Sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Does it hit here? No, unfortunately it doesn't. That is okay. That's a hot pickup. That's a good item. Ooh, that's a good item. All right, this one was cost and... Oh, this is going to be stag and tag. So S here. S. Got it. Going north. Locksmith is new. Keys for sale. Bunk room. We got to go dining room. Well, we don't have to because we've got the room. We've got security that goes north for us. And we have dark room. So we have option. I think I'm going to go. Oh, it's hard to say. Actually, I do think I'm going to go bunk room. Locksmith would be sick, but I have a couple of keys. And I'm going to get 10 steps out of this. So we're going bunk. +5. And another +5. Yes, sir. Oh, and we got gems, dude. Bunk room was the one. And this is a new one for us, too. I don't think we've pulled this one yet. Oh my God. What is your name? What is your age? Who loves you? It's me. Oh, you're gonna be Jimothy. Oh, look at you. Look at you go. I'll love you forever. There will never be a thing that I would never do for you. Oh, yeah, drink your water. That's so sweet. You're so cute. Holy shit. I want to take him out. I want to take him out. I want to take him out. Let me take him out. Let me get you out. Let me take you with me. I want to take you back to my campsite. You shouldn't be stuck in this room that only exists when I draw it. The fuck? Come with me, Jimothy. Oh, little baby. Oh man. That's going to make me very sad. Drum? What's in here today? Oh yeah, that's because he hates his brother. I remember that one. Oh, that means I have drafted this one. I have drafted this one before. Okay. Then we want to go... Oh, I need to see what the letter is here. Car and cart. So this one is a T, and it lives right here. E-I-G. Yeah, that's definitely a G. You fix that. So this says 8 on my little thing. I don't know. Hold on. So here, see that rank 2? We've got the word 8. Now I don't know if it's gonna wind up being like height or something. Like if there's an H in that spot right above it, but we're making progress. And this is sick. We love progress. All right, back down through the bedroom and then up through security is the plan. And let's see what we get here. Billiard room sucks. I'm gonna go closet, take the items. Ooh, a dice? Sick. We get a reroll. And then a compass we've not had before. What does this do? Drawing floor plans leads north more frequently. I don't know if that's super helpful right now, but we got it. This is tub, and I'm going to have to blow a step for this. No, I'm not. Oh. Maybe I am. Maybe I am going to have to blow a step for it. Tub and... or bath, maybe? Bath and bat. That's what it is. So this is an H, and it is where we already have an H. So, good thing I didn't waste a step for that. I would have been big mad. Is this water in? Why is there water in a tape machine? Make that make sense. All right. Moving on. Entrance hall, and then we want to go to the dark room. So we're going right and then north. Yeah, okay. We'll figure it out as we go. I'm not going to remember anyway. Do we have all these? I think we've done all these letters already. Then we want to go north. That's this way. Yes. C. C bueno. And then hang a right. And then... oh, I have keys now, so I could go up through the chapel. But I think, honestly, what I'd like to do is... well, there's another bot. Sick. Anyway, I think what I'd like to do is go to the dark room so that I can get these lower two filled out, and then I can continue north from there instead of trying to like bang my way north more. So let's go through the spare room. Commissary. Do I have any money to... I got a magnifying glass. That might be interesting. Yeah, sure. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Already marked this one? Yes. Oh, would you look at that? So if you can zoom in, there might be some like hidden... that's awesome. Anything in here? I think you'd be able to notice. You know what I mean? I think you would notice when there's something to zoom in on. All right, here we go. Courtyard. Wait, this is north. I don't want to do that yet. I want to go into the dark room. I have 28 steps. I'm still good. So into the dark room. This is going to go out. And then we're going to draft blind. Okay. let's do a random hit. Here we go. Ending on. I didn't click one. One more time. Here we go. I don't know what I picked. Ooh, let's go. Dining room. Let's go. P and peak. This is a K. And it goes here. Okay, now we have the word crack and the word 8. Okay. Progress is being made. Anything noteworthy in the dining room? I guess not. Kitchen. Kitchen feels good. Ooh, or it might be coat check actually, because so this is a new room. I mean, kitchen is a new room too, but coat check would let us save an item, and we've got magnifying glass and sleeping mat. It's for sure coat check, because I want to check the sleeping mask. What's in here? This is lock and clock, so this is a C. Yep, we already got that one written down, so we're good. Ding, ding, ding. Do we have anything? No, right. We have not drafted this yet. Okay, so I just wanted to be sure. So if I... Old man yawns. Sorry. If I check the sleeping mask, then that means that I won't have it anymore. And that's a bummer. That's a big old bummy boy. Could I just come back here when I get to a point where I've run out of steps? Is that what we do? But it's all the way back in rank 3, so... I would need at least, like, let's say I made it all the way up to, what is this, 9 ranks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's say I made it, hypothetically, all the way up to rank 9, right? Then I'm going to have at least 10 steps to get back to this room. But if I draft some bedrooms, then I should be able to. I'm going to wait. I am going to wait. I'm going to use this. I'm going to try and keep this in mind so that I can come back and draft in here for sure. Or sorry, check an item. All right, time to go up. Courtyard. I would rather do this than do the dark room, obviously. Let's go with billiard room. We'll do this puzzle, little math. Oh, we got something in here. Metal detector's going off, so let's figure out what it's yelling at me about. Oh, and also chart cart. This is here. This is an H. We're on rank 4, right? This is rank 5. I did not write down what was in the courtyard. Frick. This is an H. Chart cart. Okay. What is beeping? Ah, there's a key here. Let's go, key. Okay, let's get it started up in here. 20, 2, hold on. 2 times 10 is 20. Okay, this one's divided by. So 14 minus 4 is 10 divided by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 13 minus 3 is 10. Times 5 is 50. Divided by 10 is 5 again. Let's go. Silver key, dude. Locking a door with silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay, okay. Hell yeah. So let's do it. Can I see? I would love to be able to see the pictures from here without having to go back in. But I am coming back this way to check my items, so I'm not going to worry about it. Special keys. First of all, actually, I don't want to use the silver key here. I need to use it in an open space. So we're just going to use a regular key. And this gives us amazing options. I think I'm going to go drawing room. That way it connects to the dark room directly and I don't have to snake around to come back to code check. For sure. That's exactly what we're doing. Did I check? Yes. Chart and cart. This one is tint and 10. So T. Okay. Almost had an aneurysm just then. Rank 5. Drawing room. This is a T. Okay. Now then, let's go. We obviously don't need the dark room. I mean, I need to know what letters are in there, but I need to find the breaker room before I can do that. Magnifying glass, compass, sleeping mask. Let's see, is there a document in here that I can maybe take a look at with the what you call it? This guy? Tell me your secrets. Show me your mysteries. All right. Well, that was useful. I have one more key. I do kind of think I want to use the silver key here. Amazing with the boiler room here. The new room. I mean, the East Wing Hall would be a new room too. But I kind of feel like, do I even need? Because I don't have the laboratory or anything. Ugh. I'm gonna skip the boiler room for now. I know, controversial move. Lots of people are upset about it, but I don't think I have a need for the boiler room today. This is coat and coast, so this is an S. This goes right here. I'm going to stay on this same rank here, I think. Yeah. Let's keep ripping. Passageway is a waste here. Kitchen would probably be pretty good. Let's go kitchen. Because we have dining room. And I believe if you have the kitchen, you get a bonus in the dining room. Don't remember 100%, but let's find out. First of all, what's our letter in here? This is stage and stag, so this one's an E. Okay. Main course is served in the dining room. Today it's porterhouse steak. If we can get a showroom, we'll get an extra 10. That's what it is. Okay. I don't have any monies, so I can't get any food. That sucks. All right, we continue. Last key. Hopefully we'll get something where we can get some items. Locksmith is not that thing. But I do kind of think we're getting close to being done with this one. Then again, no, I think we're good, actually. Let's hit observatory. Because I definitely don't have any money to buy keys right now. So let's go observatory. We'll get another star. Let's spin this globe for funsies. And this is Flan and Fan. So this is an L. And it goes right here. I cannot tell you how satisfying it is to be filling in these boxes with letters, dude. Like, honestly, just let me do that. Let me do a crossword puzzle. I'll turn this off right now. 1 gem. We continue. Utility closet, laboratory for sure. Laboratory for sure. Okay, let's go to the terminal and let's see what we can fire up today. Experimental setup, continue, yes please. For each bedroom you draft after your second, you gain a star. That's not bad. Whenever you draft a shop room, gain 3 gold for each red room in the house. I don't think we have any red rooms on this run. I don't think. And then finally, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, set your steps to 40. Holy. Oh, we're going, because we've already drafted some bedrooms, so we're going for draft a bedroom, set your steps to 40. Holy shit. Yeah, dude. And then hopefully we get ourselves a bedroom. All right. Anything hidden on this one? These bold letters sure are suspicious. Okay. What about here? No. Anything? This one. Okay, this changed. Hold up a minute. This changed. Because there was... No, here it is. It's this. And then this. I am not even going to attempt to even think about that right now. Moving on. Laboratory, out of here. Okay, it's locked. I don't have a key. I'm not out of here. Confirmed. So let's go. We want to get back to coat check. I need to get the letters out of courtyard. And then I want to go up to the chapel. Well, it's locked there too, so I might be done here, actually. We just need to get to coat check, get the letter out of the courtyard. Oh, I need to get the letter here in the laboratory too before I go. So this is gate or window maybe, or glass. And then the last picture is ass. Imagine it was just a photo of a butt. Where's the other picture? Am I crazy? Am I blind? Hidden messages, maybe? I don't see anything. Where is that other picture, dude? Please somebody come on stream and tell me what I'm missing. Please? Anybody? There it is. Plane. And I imagine this is pane for like pane of glass, right? That makes sense. Oh my God, look at this red line connecting the two. Look at that. Okay. So L here, which, yes. So two L's next to each other. That's interesting. Let's get into the courtyard. And then make our way to coat check. Yeah, we're good. I'd love to be able to see what the pictures are in here, but everything is blacked out. Oh, that's right. There are no pictures in courtyard. That's right. That's right. So that was technically a wasted step, but I've got plenty to be able to get into coat check. All right, here. You take my sleeping mask, please. You can retrieve this item on any day you have the coat check in your house. Awesome. And let's call it a day. That was a good run. That was a great day. We found that book, which basically opened up the whole game for us. We got a few new rooms. We did pretty good on items and currency. I'm sorry, we didn't get any new rooms, actually. It felt like we got a bunch of new rooms. I guess I'm out of my mind. I think we got time. We got time for 1 or 2 more days before we run out of here. Oops. Sorry to punch you in the ear like that. All right. So we want to stay low rank and get some stuff. That's the plan here. So let's go. I actually kind of want to get a dead end out of the way. So I think I'm going to go pantry and hook back around into that corner. So orange for some steps and then some coinage. Great. And let's go. Well, that didn't help at all, did it? So I guess we do den to get gem. Yeah, because I don't have a gem to be able to get commissary yet. Let's see. We have all these letters, so I'm not worried about those. Looking for currency. Ooh, we do got a trunk though. So that's I need to remember that. Let me just mark it. It's right here. Maybe that'll help me remember. All right, I'm gonna go north 1 and then try and come back down. Excuse me, sorry. Or I just go Nook and get a key. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be Nook. It's gonna be Nook, and I'm gonna get this key, and I already have this letter. Is there anything hidden in the? Oh, I don't have the. There definitely is something hidden here. Shit. Of course, I don't have the magnifying glass to be able to see what that is. Okay, back down is the hope here. I do have, well, I could just throw a dead end here because I have the den. Maybe we go for steps since we're going to hook back around. Nice, good key. Thank you very much. Do we have this letter? Yes. Okay. Storeroom would be great, but I don't really want to close myself off here. I'm going to go bedroom and get back to the entrance hall for free. Or I could take storeroom, get some items, and then it would cost me 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to get back to. I got 59. I feel like I have plenty of steps and I want the items. I'm gonna go storeroom, actually. Money. Key. Gem. Bride. Bridge. Yeah, I already cracked this one. Oh, we can use our key on this box? Hell yeah. Whoops. Oh, key card. Let's go key card. Let's fully go key card. Thank you very much. Oh, big get. Big get. Okay. Let's try and pick up some more stuff. Security for sure. Because now that we have the key card, what we want is to actually turn security doors as high as possible. Because all of the key card doors are free now. And then offline mode is what I'm trying to change. Thank you. Confirm. Thank you very much. Oh, I do want to check inventory because I don't have the... Okay, all good. I don't have the metal detector to know for sure if I'm missing something. So I wanted to grab that. Let's go like this, hit this corner. Bedroom for sure, so we can keep moving. Get a couple of steps. Hopefully we get a little something extra. A little... Nothing great. Okay. Spare room. Drawing room is definitely the move. Ooh, we did get a dice. Let's go. Get another free reroll. We love free stuff on a Tuesday night. Do I have... I don't have the letter out of the bedroom. Son of a bitch. Oh, maybe I can cheese it. Flan. And... No, I'm going to hit this threshold. I got enough steps. It's fine. What did we say this was? Sand and... Flan? I don't remember. I don't think we figured this one out, did we? Sand. Dessert. Oh, dessert, desert. Oh, dessert, desert, dessert, desert, desert, dessert. This is an S. This is an S. There's an S here. Fucking hell. Let's go, dude. Brain is still working at 11 p.m. All right. And this one we have already, so I'm not worried about that. But I am going to look for some items very quickly. There's nothing in here. Let's hit this one. And we'll hook around. Not going to take the kitchen. Save my gem. And I'm going to go parlor. And we'll do a puzzle. Give me your little key so I can put it in your little box. A box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Well, that one's false, so that makes this one false. So then this one must be true, and it says a box next to this box contains gems. So it's this one. Oh, let's go. Good gems. All right. We're going north. Commissary doesn't go anywhere, so I am finally going to take the nursery. All right. I would have loved to have the sleep mask for this one, but, you know, we haven't found the coat check yet. And we might not. But we will take a gem. We love that. The Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Woof, my brain shut down. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Very cute. Very cute. Okay, that's a dead end. It's back to the drawing room for us. And we have to remember that we have rerolls for free in here. So if we don't like what we got, then we draw something else. And I think we do. I think I want to try and see if I can get some items. Give me a room that'll give me some stuff. That is not ideal. Shit. We do have a dice, though, so we got one more shot at it. So let's... Ooh, veranda we don't have. We've not taken veranda yet. Then we got a better chance of finding green rooms. We have the gems for it. Let's do it. And there's a metal detector in here. Oh, let's go, dice. Let's go, dice. Thank you very much. Too bad it's not a shovel, though. Sorry to immediately put you down, metal detector, but, you know, be better. Okay. Conference room feels good. It has to feel good because I don't want to get the garage and kill the run. Anything? Oh, there is a key in here, though. We'd love to see that. Anything else hiding in here? Is this... Hold on. Here's a question. Is this still say 9083? It does. All right. And the great news is we have key card. So these are free. These are totally free. I want to go where everybody knows your name. Maybe corridor? Corridor is always left unlocked. Not that that matters. I have a key card. I guess the question is, I kind of want to go east, I believe. So let's do exactly that. Also, I've been forgetting to check my letters, but I'm still good, actually. So I can just keep ripping, I think. Right? Yes. Yeah, I'm good. Passageway. Passageway would go hard, but I don't have the gems for it. So I guess we're going to have to pay God to walk through this room. Yeah. Boudoir is the only option here. We'll take the 5 steps. We love to see that. We love to see that. I really would like to figure out what these safe codes are. I want to know what's in them real bad. Ooh, coin purse. Oh, coin purse. Especially since we just got the chapel that robs us blind. Coin purse is strong. Let's see. Hallway for sure, because then, ooh, maybe I can funnel my way back down that way. That would be awesome. Let's hope for the best. I already have this one, but I don't have the letter for boudoir. So I'm going to have to waste a step here. This is fire and fur, so this one's an E. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot here. Yes, okay. Puzzle update. We almost have the whole thing filled out, at least for the bottom 4 ranks, 5 ranks, 6 ranks. Yeah, the bottom 6 we've almost got fully filled out. So we're getting close to being able to pick something out of this, which is very exciting. Always where we're going? Yes. This one is chart and cart. We have the H written in already, and I want to go this way to hopefully go south. Key me, daddy? Courtyard. Yes, dude. Let's go. And we have the gem for it. Let's go south. Sledgy? Oh, give me the sledgy, dude. And then there's even a chest in here just to really flex on them. Let's go. Coinage, some dice. Oh, we are ripping right now. Let's see. Was there anything else, or was it beeping because of the chest? I think it was beeping because of the chest. So let's pop down here. Spare room so we can keep going south. Oh, also, do we have that letter? Rank is this 4? Yes. My brain is shutting down. All right, hopefully we get another straight. Ooh, we got mailroom. We could take gymnasium. I would lose 4 steps ultimately. Do we do a reroll? Or do we just take mailroom? Or closet to get 2 items? Actually, Yeah, let's take the 2 items and then we'll just go back north. Ooh, running shoes. I finally get to see what that's all about. Which, oh, we don't have this letter, so let's pick this up. Peak and P. This is a K. We do have this letter, actually. Whoops. What do the running shoes do? Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. So it just, sometimes maybe you don't use steps? I mean, I'll take that. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that. Okay, let's go hallway. Instead of north through the courtyard, I want to kind of snake my way around, especially with the steps that we have. We got plenty of steps for now. Don't want to jinx it, but, you know, we're not doing bad. Billiard room. Let's do some math. Let's impress somebody. Okay, kick it off. 20. 12 divided by 4 is a 3. 8 plus 4 divided by 4. 12, 3 again. Oh, sweet Jesus. So 12 times 1. Okay, that's just 12. That's all right. Minus 10 is 2. Times 3 is 6. Divided by 3 is 2 again. Right? Nope. Fuck that up. Okay. 12. Oh, because I was doing... I know how I blew it. Okay, this is 3. This we should be adding here. It's 12 divided by 4 is 3. We need to add these. That's not multiply. That's how I blew it. 12 plus 1 is 13. Minus 10 is 3. Times 3 is 9. Divided by 3 is 3. Wait. Didn't I use the same answer the last time? Maybe not. We love a silver key. And then let's actually go back to the conference room, knock out these 2 spots. This is 5, right? Mm-hmm. We need this letter and this letter, but spare room never has pictures in it. So we need this letter. Let's go back around to the conference room. We have the running shoes, so in theory, that means we're not going to lose as many steps. Okay, we go south here. I want to watch my step count. 45, 44. We lost a coin. God hates money. Actually loves money. Conference room. Okay, yeah. So there was one room in there where we didn't get a step taken from us. So it's like if you go a few rooms or travel some distance, if you're outside, then it's like a 1 in however many chance of it just not taking a step from you. Excuse me. That is cool. Okay, I want to go with the pool. I have no gems, so I have to go with the dark room. What a bummer. This is where, yep, I need to go in here, and then I need to go in here. Okay, and it's locked, and that pisses me off. I'm just gonna go for the first one. Let's see. Ooh, it's new. Ooh, it's new. The archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 your potential floor plans. Well, that really chaps my ass. What the hell is that all about? That sucks. But we got some stuff in here, so let's take a look. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen the Herald Literary of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was won, of course, on her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative to, Herbert. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations. Okay. So is this our mom? Swimbird author never considered herself success. She confided, my son was the okay, here we go. One more time. She confided, my son was the, oh my God, I can't do it. Woof. Let's try again. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. We're going to just plow our way through it. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination... If I'm not fumbling over my words, I'm having a yawn. That's big annoying. I should have brought more than just 2 Cokes up here. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, that was the book we read earlier, oh, so cute, is based on her son, oh, that's us, oh, shit, it really is about us, and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that had been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Okay, here's the thing. Critics love, and this goes for really any medium. It's music, it's movies, it especially in hot political climates like our current one. People love looking too deep into fucking everything. Now, there is a lot of hidden meanings in stuff, and I'm not talking about folks like Taylor Swift, Kendrick Lamar, like these people who actually do, Jordan Peele, who do put like a lot of layers into their work. But like stuff like this, come on, man. It's a kid's book. You know what I mean? Like, don't go so off the deep end that you're, taking a look at tic-tac-toe and thinking that it's actually like hidden, Hitler stuff. Right? Like, am I the crazy one for thinking that hopscotch is just a children's game and not like a symbol for the Twin Towers? Is that crazy of me to think? Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group had come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who has also called themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Post is funny, was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house had defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, citing personal reasons. Yeah, personal, not personnel. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold had past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at the press function was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local man. This is the third major last year. This little clip right here seems like it's actually upside down, or backwards rather. Like this one, they glued the wrong side of the paper. No traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories were written under the pen name Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. F. One day I'll figure out how to not yawn on stream. That'll be great. Sorry for everybody yawning now. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Finn Aries have broken into... Okay, I feel like there's a lot in here, and it's a lot of stuff that I probably am going to want to read later. Because, like, right now I'm just trying to put letters on a... You know what I mean? Like, this is a lot of, like, deep lore that don't get me wrong, I am interested in. Like, truly, I'm into it. But I came back because this is just the last page. So let me at least finish this. No traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bell Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage cannot be located. Wait, we already read this. This is the one. This is the last one. Here we go. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Finn Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security systems. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Fascinating. Okay. So I am not going to remember a single bit of that. Let's see what else we got in here. My doodad was beeping. Yep. I can't go up this ladder. Beat me up. Yeah, a little bit of money never hurt. We don't need to go in there. We do, however, need to see what our pictures are here. This is rank 5. We don't have this one. So that is a pilot, I think. And this is a plot. Pilot plot. Okay, so that's an I. We have another 8. Okay, so far we have blank, blank, blank. What I'm assuming is gates. Here, I'll show you. We have blank, blank, LL, gates, 8, date. right? I'm trying to read this on OBS. 8 date crack 8 safes. We're getting somewhere. We're getting words. Lots of extra words, so, you know, progress at the very minimum. Let's go. We can go north in 4 of the 5 rooms. I would love to go up through the billiard room. I mean, I guess I could just go up here. This is a key card, and it is free as hell. Ooh, archived floor plan. Oh, we don't have any gems, dude. Shit. I don't know what this means, but I want it. I want it so bad. The FOMO is so strong. Okay. Freezer freezes your accounts. Coin and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Interesting. So freezer feels like something we don't want to pull until we're done. Right? I would love... I think I have to, though. Because weight room makes me lose half of my steps, man. Oh, I got to redraw. Never mind. It doesn't matter. I got to redraw. Rumpus room. Ooh, this one's free. This one's free. Let's go. FOMO eviscerated. And we got a utility closet. Oh, right. That's what the archives does. Is it high? Oh, also forgot to switch back. Sorry, my bad. That's what the archives does. It hides one of the... Yeah, that sucks. That blows. So I just locked myself into the utility closet. That is truly a bummer. But we can turn this off and turn the dark room back on and the garage on. So that's at least good news. So let's go back through the dark room. Yes? Yes. Let's go back through the dark room. Oh, and we got something in here. We're beeping. We're beeping. There's a gem. We're not beeping anymore. We're beeping again. Okay. Coin is great. It's not useful, but it makes me feel good. North through the dark room. Okay. Pool, I think, is going to be the right move here. Plus, it's new. So let's do that. There's a bunch of trash in the pool. Somebody needs to clean up. What the hell? Okay, we have this letter as well, so we're good here. Oh, that's not trash. Those are the floaty buoy things. It's fine. I want to go swimming. Let me swim. Come on, let me swim. This game is ass. Kidding, obviously. Game is a 10. Let's do, I think, special key here. Let's go silver key. And I'm gonna go for this archived one. Since I used... Oh, let's go, dude. Dining room right here at rank 8. Oh, yeah, that was hard. That was a good move on my part. And now I'm gonna take the library again here. And I'm gonna get my food. Yep. After this, so drafting strategy we looked at. Let's look at maybe the pump system user manual. That feels good. Let's go for that. Okay, anything else to be had in here? I don't think so. I do, however, need to mark down the letter in here. So this is a crate or a cube chart and box. Chart and crate. Cube and stonks. Cargo and Wall Street bets. Box and oh, this is a bummer. Cube, box, crate. Cart. Any of the lurkers got any ideas? I love you the same if you don't, but my brain hurts. Help me. I'm gonna skip it. It's fine. Let's see. Let's go get our food in the dining room. Give me 20 steps, please and thank you. Ooh, maybe we do not yet. Maybe I can get the boiler room and get 10 more steps. Let's try for that. I also need to get... What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a spine. Okay, spine and pine. So this is an S. Right here. And then... Let's go this way. Ooh, sauna is new. Tomorrow you'll start the day with 20 extra steps. And then we can just go through the library to keep going, to come back down here. Yeah, let's take the sauna for sure. 20 extra steps tomorrow is so hard. Oh, let's go. It feels so good in here. Oh, I'm so sweaty. I'm so relaxed. I feel so recovered. Oh, amazing. That's a good new room right there. And a gym too. Let's not forget the gym. Speaking of, maybe I need to look up here. Is there a gym up here? Hello, library? Do you have any currency for me, please? No? Okay. That's fine. Your books are dope, so I'll let it slide. Where's my closed door? There she is. And it's locked. Welp. I guess let's go back to either billiard or courtyard. We have the running shoes, so we've got at least a chance of not running out of steps. Plus, we've got 32 steps, so I think we're doing okay. I need to go down to the conference room and then across the corridor up to the hallway. Okay. Conference room is where I need to turn. I'm also going to go ahead and eat because I don't think I'm coming back. Have dinner. Thank you very much. It was delicious. And let's keep ripping down. Conference room. Hallway. Thank you for stealing my money. Hallway. And then I think I want to go through the courtyard, actually. And do... Oh, of course, there's the fucking... No, it was boiler room. Never mind. I was about to be so mad that we got pump room and then after we ate, but it was boiler room. It's fine. Let's do observatory. Go ahead and get another star. Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Okay. Very cool. That'll help counteract the archive debuff that we've got. So that's great. Just checking for currency, don't mind me. Okay. Back to the billiard room. I need keys bad, eh? That one's locked too. Okay, I think we're dead. With 41 steps. Fucking hell. Not a key to be found. I do have security. I could go... Let's go check the security room and see if we missed any items anywhere. Just in case there's a key laying around. I want to be able to go pick that up. And maybe be able to go a little bit further. Let's see. Inventory, please. Nope. We got everything. Okay, well. Maybe something changed outside? I don't think so. Oh, you know what I should do? I should make sure I have all of these letters here. Library, I wasn't able to figure out, so I had to skip that one. Sauna, there was no picture in. Observatory, I already had. Closet is on rank 3, I already have. There's nothing in spare room. Yeah, okay. So I got all those letters. Let's take a look around outside. And just see if we're missing anything here. I keep, like, tilting my head real hard. And I don't know why. I feel like my pup, you know? Whenever he hears my mom's voice, he gets all like, huh? Where's she at? Is she here? When is she gonna give me butt rubs? Once we figure out this letter puzzle, my next mission is to figure out all of these like 4-digit numeric codes. I've got not a single clue as to where to begin with that, but that is on the docket. See what else we can find. Is there like a little off the beaten path kind of a move? So far, no. So far, it is the beaten path only. No, we already looked at that. Whoops. I'm gonna come out of here with a concussion. I don't think so. I think we're all caught up. I believe so. Okay, well, I think that's a good a place as any to end it. So let's call it a day. See how we did. we got a respectable villa this time. Total rooms 30. We got 4 new rooms in this one. 66 steps. Rank 8 reached. We popped a bunch of new PVs on this one. That's the most new rooms I've had, most items I've had, most steps I've taken, most rooms I've made, and the highest rank I've reached. So, strong one. This was strong. And we're gonna save and quit. We're gonna call it a stream. So that was it for Blueprints day 2. Well, stream 2, day 6 or 7 or something. But anyway, thank you very much for coming and hanging out. We had some people coming and lurking. I thank you very much for being here. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you either follow me here on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, give a like, do a subscribe, do all that stuff. It helps out a lot. I'll be dropping some shorts every day. I've been doing it so far. I will keep it up. So until next time, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Bye, everybody.